Welcome to Hemach Suites Hotel, where elegance meets comfort in the heart of Nairobi City. Start your day with a fresh brew at our cafe. Indulge in handcrafted pastries surrounded by stylish decor and natural light. Relax in our elegantly appointed rooms, each one designed for your ultimate comfort with modern amenities and breathtaking views. Whether you're here for business or leisure, our state-of-the-art conference halls are perfect for any event. Enjoy a professional atmosphere equipped with the latest technology. At Hemach Suites Hotel, every detail is crafted to make your stay unforgettable. From dining to experience hospitality redefined. We are located along Kekorok Road near Koja Roundabout. To book your stay today, call us on 0748 618 009. Hemach Suites Hotel, where luxury and convenience come together.
Dama Mobile spares, Njuguna Kawanjiku. Dama Mobile spares, lauza bei nafuu. Dama Mobile spares, Dama Mobile spares, lauza vipuri halisi.
Dama Mobile Spares, your mobile phone spares supplier.
Yo, thank you. Asante sana. Nitosha kana tuoka rege. Goko nigwa KOGI'S corner. Haria hothe raturorore bũrũri witũ twendete na haria thauti ya mũgĩkũyũ ĩiguĩkaga kuma Ngero Ngong'u nginya Karĩma Matũra. Nĩtuoka haha thĩinĩ wa KOGI'S corner editions. Mũthenya ũmũthĩ twarĩria maũndũ megiĩ Kĩrĩma na ũrĩa bũrũri ũhana na ningĩ tũrie twĩha. Nĩtũrona maũndũ maingĩ makoretwo makĩoneka. Hihi tũrie wekorwo nĩwe no ũcokie. Hena angĩ marauga no macokirie ngatho. Na nĩtũkorwo tũkĩgĩa na conversation ĩyo njega. Koguo andũ othe account ya Kiambu, especially constituency area ikoragwo ere na kumenyekana na ukuria wa atongoria manakorwo kuo kuma gatene kuma hindi ya Koinange tugoko guo andu acio othe ni moe county ya Kiamba na tokorwo twina mũmbunge wa Kiamba na niwe the first UDA tuga Kawanjiku na UDA tukiina guku first board wa kuria guo kwa UDA na nitwakenere muno tondu twagire na mwanake munini agaitwo atithero utongoria gutire ngathi ni haria mundu etekera gukira na guthie kuhurana na jeshi rekuo nigetha tugakinyita matamu utongoria wa mbeu njithi. Koguo karibu sana pages citu ciothe KOGI'S corner, YouTube uthi hau, Facebook MC Kogi na Kuria TV na Karenjo ari othe maratura kuria tugagwa Kikuyu vibes nigetha tukorwo tugishare twikire kiuria gya kugira kwenda hau na no twaria kuhetukira 0757 671 na tafarara ya umuthi turaga muno metagwo Together as One Microfinance.
Doing a good job.
Asante.
Muthenya wa mbere ukianjiriria twari na mheshimiwa Kururia akijirathie KOGI'S corner. Muri ucio no akijira ni akindariirie and I've seen you a very young person.
Ni no
kugeria. Iyo niyo njira. Dunia no maundu niguo makao mahana. Lazima una na tu mũmbunge wako ndo wetagwo Eboiga form ni kujituma na ro ni witumite and now your show has become very big. Especially gugu witu Kirima ni iroragirwo muno ndo na andu makinjuria uri ukatha cigana ubona gukira the leading media stations tondu tugithia the leading media stations no riu gona andu ingi ni marenda muno especially show ino yako.
Asante.
Congratulations.
Asante.
Na tukanyangia hapo
ndakena.
Asante.
Kuria Kiamba mwatukiria ki
Kiamba ni kwega biũ gutire na ngahiha no kungangana na gibaroa tonjiraga andu aitu ni matuheire an opportunity and I always say kuhe andu an opportunity, that is the way of life. Na you never know duko ukimenya niki kingituika mundu angituika rucio but it's always good to give someone an opportunity. So andu akeba ni maheire kanya muno after bunge cio wagweta biuko Inange Njenga Karume Gũgĩũka mũndũ wetagwo Stanley Munga Gĩthũngũri, gũgĩũka mũndũ ũngĩ wetagwo Koinange, no ũrarĩho before me, na rĩu Kawanjiku. Rĩu warora Kawanjiku na marĩtwa macio mothe wagweta rĩ, ũngĩthiĩ street ya Koinange gũtirĩ mũndũ ũtarĩ na nyũmba yake, no Kawanjiku ũtarĩ. So ngamacokeria ngatho nĩ kũhe that opportunity ya kũmaserve with all humility, na nigetha ndĩmarutĩre wĩra at least na niĩ andũ acio matikanerire, you know the reason why magũthurire. Turutĩte wĩra biũ, mathukuru maitũ mararĩ moru kabisa even today, but we are still trying as much as we can. Tondũ nĩ matũheire kanya kau mathondekera mathukuru, kũmarinovatĩra mathukuru, kũrehe thukuru njerũ, taruhe thukuru tũranjirie kũndũ ĩtagwo Kawaida Primary School, gũthondeka cukuru citũ ciothe cia primary. Tũtirĩ tũramanage ciothe, but we are trying, tũgĩthondeka tũgĩkĩraga tiles toguo ũrona natagwo gũkũ kũhana, tũgekĩra tiles, tũgekĩra renovations nĩgetha ona ciana tũhote gũciteithia. Tuoka na program ya mathomo tureta masomo kwa wote. Ndaheirwo ndamithomeire kuma kwĩ nĩ ũgĩ, you know, nĩ ũgwatanagio na experience nĩ kĩndũ gĩa bata mũno thĩinĩ wa mũtũrĩre. Tuthiĩte gũthoma kwa mheshimiwa wa Ndĩndĩ, agĩtũteithia mũno ũhoro wa manage our CDF in one way or the other, tondũ we nĩ arĩ ho mbere na nĩ ahotete manage na aga succeed. Tugĩka na program twĩtaga masomo kwa wote gwitũ Kiambu ng'ima, no kuoshana cia day school ĩrĩ ha ciringi 2,000, because we are able to bring all the stakeholders together, tukĩrehe principles hamwe, tugĩcreate mbeca cia bursary iria wĩigua ikiarĩrĩrio mũno, na tukĩhota kũhe ciana ciothe cindo cia day school, na tugĩka na program ya irio atĩ ciana icio, tondũ majority kũringana na thirikari capitation nĩ heanagwo nĩ thirikari, mbeca cia gũthoma iheanagwo nĩ thirikari, mbeca iria andũ mararĩhagio mũno nĩ mbeca cia kũrĩa lunch. So twaikara thĩ na stakeholders, principal, aciari, tugĩhota manage atĩ mbeca iria tũrĩmũheaga cia bursary can be able to take care of all these things, na inyuĩ mũgatigwo rĩu na maũndũ marĩa mũhetwo nĩ thirikari mwĩke. Koguo gwitũ nĩguo ũkoraga tũrarĩha mwana ararĩha ciringi 2,000, and out of that nĩ hotete gũteithia ciana nyingĩ mũno iria ciuma public primary schools atĩ absorption ya high school mothe, wakora mwana aiko twa graduate class 8 ciana 20, ugakora almost 16,000 ciana icio kana 7,000 or 10,000 utekororere ciathiĩ boarding, wakora ciana icio nĩ irahota gũthomera macukuru maitũ ma day school. Koguo nĩ tũhotete ku maintain ciana thukuru. Number 2, ciana itiraingatwo in terms of tondũ nĩ agire school fees. Mwaciari ona rĩrĩa wathoma wohĩga, mũciari angĩagire mbeca cia gũgũthomithia boarding agũtwara day school ĩyo hakuhĩ nawe. Koguo nĩ tũkoragwo tũkĩmenya ciana iria cima day school nĩo mena need iria nene mũno, especially ya gũsupport, nĩgetha at least tuma maintain thukuru, tumeherie icagi-inĩ, nĩgetha ũhoro wa early pregnancy tuoka tuweheretie, tondũ mwana ũcio na andũ angĩroka rũciũ thukuru na nĩ ararĩa, na mĩciĩ mĩingĩ nĩ ĩrĩ thĩna, wakwa mwana ũcio nĩ aratinda thukuru, nĩ ararĩa, ona ararĩra kwao nĩ aramenya rũciũ nĩ ageka atĩa, nĩ akarĩra thukuru. Koguo nĩ tũhotete gũ-support program ĩyo. Primary school nĩ tũrarehire nyamũ ĩtagwo tap to eat, cukuru citũ ciothe cia program cia primary ciana rĩu irarĩirio lunch mathukuru-inĩ at a very subsidized rates, nĩgetha tugerie encourage as many kids as possible, tondũ njĩra ya kũnina ũkĩa tiga wonire mũrango wa kĩrathi koguo ndũngĩrĩ haha mũthenya wa mothe. Koguo nĩ very important encourage, na ũngĩarorire program ĩrĩa yarĩ na mheshimiwa Mwai wa Kibaki akiuga free education, that was he had in mind. No, sometimes nĩ thia karema gũtuĩka free education nĩ tondũ wa so many other circumstances. Rĩu na ithuĩ primary schools itũ guothe Kiambaa ng'ima twĩna thukuru makĩria ma 24 cirĩagwo ranji thukuru at a very subsidized rate, nĩgetha tũhote encourage ciana citũ gũthiĩ na mbere na gũthoma. Nĩ wĩra mũingĩ tondũ kawĩra gaka ndĩraruta nĩ mĩaka 2 kuma rĩrĩa ndacagũrirwo, but I know we have a lot to do then, especially in terms of infrastructure mathukuru. Wakora okorwo nĩ primary schools, thukuru citũ ciothe cia primary school urakora ciana 100 per classrooms or 120. So nĩ twanjĩtie program ya kwanjia gwaka mathukuru manene, na tũtirĩ mĩgũnda. By the way, Kiambaa no kuo gũtarĩ mĩgũnda. Ũthiĩ wakora okorwo nĩ cukuru ta Kĩbathi ĩikarĩire 1 acre, ũnjĩre 1 acre nĩho ciana irathomera, wakora nĩ kuo kwĩharo gĩthakagĩrwo, kũu gũtirĩ na space ya gwaka infrastructure. Kũu ithuĩ tũrathiĩ tũgaka irathi, tũgekĩra foundation njega, twambate na kĩ twana ũguo igũrũ gũtirĩ mũndũ ũkũragia, tũkanjia gwaka foundation twambatĩte na igũrũ. We have done that in Kawaida Primary, we have done that in Kĩbathi Primary, we have done that, we have started to do that in Moya and other schools that are coming up. Tũrageria nĩgetha to encourage tuongerere infrastructure, na nĩgetha ciana tũcihe special education, atĩ mwarimũ ũmwe ararĩ na ciana 50 tondũ twĩna irathi nyingĩ, na ũmenye thukuru nyingĩ twathondeka infrastructure. Ona mathĩna maya ciana gũtwarwo private school, tũkũhota kwĩra mũciari aremwo nĩ mwana gũtwara private, ena certain nĩ atĩ mwana wake wa primary school public area thukuru ya public hau hakuhe nake ni thukuru njega ina infrastructure mwana ni araria na arimu tondu thirikari ni twandikire arimu ingi muno ni turahota gukorwo ati tukianjia kuongerera arimu nigetha twambatie na tukirie githomo.
Wow.
Witu TVET ndekia tutone jondo igirie gia kanya kangi Kiamba ngwiciria constituency among the so many constituencies in Kiambu Kiamba no ko tutarai na TVET. As we speak and we thank God ni uko tu thirikari ni kidogo ni turahotire kugia na TVET andu hetagwo Wagunyu ni turaka thaici ni rathie na mbere na president yagitwe shilingi milioni 70 at least wake TVET tondu Kiamba mundu arikia form 4 either thie university kana thie other constituencies o gathombe kothi cia moko na no ikothi cia moko majority especially plumbing electricals na citeithagia andu mundu kamwirajetie kugia focus kana gwiciria muturire uyu urenda atiari akaingira gikaga kothi na gwitu twina many infrastructure development especially private shirako mundu cine kuota guthi gwithomithia ga kothi kana gathoma TVET akagia kothi ya moko ya plumbing kana ya electrical na kahota kumira hau gicagia kanja kuona kawira muturire kanja gwika atia kanja guthi na mbere twina KMTC ni turakire no irathi na mbere nayo turahirwo kindu ciringi milioni 200 cia gwaka KMTC handu hetagwo Karuri na nigetha riu tumihingure ithomithia andu kothi cia nursing public health uhoro wa maundu macio mothe koguo generally ni turageria gutindika Kiamba haria tukuhota ihinda riria Ngai agutuhe guserve na gutungatira andu acio na hindi yo yakinya hari tugakorwo tuka present us scorecard at wona mwatu ria mwaheire giti twika mubunge wanyu these are the things that I was able to do na andu ni magatuashira tuga gwitu slogan ya gwitu yuga wira uroneka no ni joni hari kinya handu tukaiga riu rekei wira wiki atia rekei wira wani.
Congratulations.
Asante.
For that shortest time.
Yes.
Well, that's a greatest milestone.
Asante.
Kune kugeria. Na no CDF.
No CDF. Na riu gothi kuhaita CDF ni ituheago kindu around 170 million. Then ukaruta basari yo then ugatigwo maybe na development money around 8 million but majority ya indo ici uhota guthi gwetha thirikari na nja especially ona fara ni nguriganirwo twina fara ngwiciria iratuhurite muno ya kundu itagwo gacie ngiya gituteithia ndi turakire twina fara turaka thaici ya kundu itagwo mucathaka yafa and want to appreciate kidogo kwirago mgara muwe na haki yake mpe president yaratuheire fara cia almost 3 billion shillings na contractor ni manacokire site turuma mucatha tuthi handu turathie kayafa ne turekira rami he fara ya kumadu ota gathanga Rimuru road turekira rami he fara ya gathifati he fara ya tuna almost to a tune of about 60 kilometers.
Wow.
Iria already contractor ni mohe besha ne site icio tiria turaiga pending ate turarire atwa cianjie kurutirwo wira icio already president ni ahotire gutusotera out na koguo ni turahoya Ngai thirikari no ithio gwethi ingangane kidogo o gwe rathi inganganite na nigetha tufara fara icio cia andu gwitwo Kiamba itigire ni yarika.
Kiamba ikoragwo na ward cigana?
Kiamba e ward 5 ikundu itagwo cianda kawaida ikundu gwitagwo Karuri mucatha ward itagwo Ndenderu Rwaka niyo yoikaine na ikundu itagwo Kihara kana Gaci
mucatha ni ward mucatha enguma muno twiragwo wona wakinya mucatha tauni
kwa Wanganango ni mundu wa gwitu muno
ni twokite ku Kiharo twari nawe na waziri
Moses Kuria I remember
Kiharo
twathite go celebrate wini wake na ni mwikaga wega ni thengio ni kumusupport muthuri
MC uretagwo KK ni wa ward iriko
MC KK ni wa mucatha
yes
no wa mucatha
riu gicagi kianyu ni kagetagwo kago
gwitu gicagi kuria nyumite
gicagi kanyu
ka gwitu ri getagwo Gatono gicagi gwitu Gatono ke thini o wodi etagwo Cianda kune Cianda inyitanite na kawaida igo kenyitanite uguo na kundu twitaga namba 10 yoga kanyitana na kundu twitaga gathifati uguo ruyo
ni constituency mwe dogu muno ungitua kurora ena resources
but also the
yakanete na Nairobi
but surprisingly
value ya mugunda wanyu iguru ithiro wakanderia gwaku
yes rwakaigwa
na rwaka nyumba itikireka ni goro
itikireka
na gukinya gatiri ke iguru kune kundu tujuga ni kwa dynasty gasa kwa mrera riu development
icio aro bari nguri mathu magutike kwa dynasty but I can tell you for sure
but duki compare na riri na gatundu nothi
you
are far much
beyond that one I agree even in terms of infrastructure ono turade thutha tufara uguo kidogo in terms of infrastructure na especially mafara apart from the main roads ona taru gura gweta Rwaka ungirora Rwaka twateithirwo ni bypass iria yakirwo na ina bypass ingigerire western na riu turenda gwaka northern bypass kuma Rwaka inyite Ruiru yabatite uguo no riu wakora tufara twa feeder road tukoretwo twithutha muno but this other project ni ndu wa gukorwo wa area haria turiri I think we have benefited na thirikari.
Ni ukoragwo social media
muno.
Handles ciaku cietaga atia?
Ni jitagwo handles yakwa itagwo Kawanjiku all along. Ugakora ati John Njuguna umenye oti yakwa. Taru he imwe ya irahorithitie bara muno no hega ndimiuge yandikitwo Honorable John Njuguna Kawanjiku. That was not my page.
Yaku ni Kawanjiku.
Yakwa ni Kawanjiku.
Hende we ku thiini ri ufuataga ki muno TikTok, Facebook?
I do nifuataga TikTok muno, nifuataga Facebook.
Which content igwe waka muno hende urathikiriria hau?
Hende ndathikiriria local content actually. Local content. Ninyendete muno especially.
So you support local content creators?
I support content creators locally.
Uyu uri kumwe. Ukenagia.
Hekada ya gwitu ya ndi itagwo Botejogu. Nigeragia muno. Botejogu nigeragia muno. Hekada ya gwitu talent. Also na talent no mugikuni ndifuataga talent sorry. Then tukoragwo na Jokahiu.
Jokahiu ithe wa Nderitu.
Andu ta cio nifuataga andu ta Karangu, you know. Mundu witwo wa urahingure nyamu na what do you call it? Modern furniture. No, so tito no rune manyitanaga uguo. So we follow them. We follow the local content creators, which is a good thing.
Ndathikiriria uguo ri nduku social media ine ri ngithianga uguo wa Kawanjiku marauga atu andu aingi anga Kawanjiku ndathomire wakinyete ha githomo giaku gikinyete ha.
Okay, good. You know, let me tell you.
Yes.
Muturiro ni funny.
Yeah.
You know, atemo Kawanjiku ndathomire ona no gwire he drop out. And to be honest, among gekorani muturira wakwa ndarikia form 4 ndakirikitie. Ndarikia form 4 I was not among the lucky people arĩa joined the university then.
Sure.
You know, ati waumira ore mundu ahitukaga ndiuga ndari students na dihenanagia. My mind was so much focused on business.
Sure.
Ni ndarutire wira fegi once. But after that ngithie biashara.
Fegi wa as accountant.
No. Andu aria twetaga tene andu metagwo direct sales people. You know? And I really appreciate fegi uria ciekaga tene kana the long industry. Athe mundu agokwo agwika interview depending on your capability magakuhe gibarua. Matiarora muno on papers because sometimes marathathi ni mahenagia mundu. But after that thutha wa kuhaso muturire I went back to the university. I got my first degree. Muturire naguo kindengeria kidogo. Then currently I think I'm finished kigerio dinakio this month. Ndarikia my masters.
Degree wekite yari ya
international relations.
Ndori gutondu hena kadege etagwo Kamjoro ni ndathomire no ni athire university wa Karangi.
Ala nini yari kwa Karangi? Nini yari kwa Karangi? No kugeria. No kugeria.
Adosi mara Kawanjiku ndathomire.
Degree. Actually kigerio yakwa kia masters. Ndarikia this semester. Jeterere tondu ndashereirwo kidogo. I was supposed to have finished last semester. Get travel. So kugodia hotire gwika exam. So na torudia na ihenya ati ndirenda ndikie nyandiko wira. Ngiuga ni ngarikia.
No mo woka graduation ye. Kadina haria mugathie hwaini ri. Ukajeta. Adira ndingeko. Buge we kamite ine riku.
Buge ndi kamite igire. Ndi kamite device chair na wanyo no guthi acio maraiga ati ndithomete tiganda. Ni andu ni afitina. No ndiciragia horo cio umagira riri hekanda ya he governor wa Naikuru wa numire muno muthenya ndathurwo uguo. Ethagori kijaji. Rona kiamba rathuraga mundu kagege. You know? No njiraga andu sometimes utongoria ni irogo. The reason why he was saying so todo na no wega njugi uguo hau kogi ndaigira bunge ria mbere ri the first 9 months after by election. Ni wigira bunge taru ungihe mwanake onawe ru hau uri mothe tianga ya guteithitio gakorwo ringi ni MC yaga you develop some confidence. So ungikora ta giri na andu uhunjagia kanitha-ini kana handu waragiria andu sometimes ndungikorwo ina confidence enough
being the first
not being the first time but it doesn't mean you're not a good person or you're not a good leader. So that have my chance ya mbere kwaria bungeri ndari na speech ndandikite ndaigare ure my inaugural speech area maiden speech yakwa gukorwo 1 2 3 no ria ndarugamire ndarora speech yakwa ri hekindu itagwo stage fright. I have always loved politics in my entire life. Daroro uguo. You know, anakiria kia makirie ri. Darorire speaker JB Mutume ndaigira na hype. Yari nene muno, yari iguru muno. So andu na matokire siasa kia bahari they were like kamurugu getagwo Kawanjiku ni kariko. So kwa ria nderirwo we have a new member na his maiden speech.
Yeah.
Darora speaker ngirora ru ni andora. Gicoka ndathora ri ngikora ndware aikarite giti-ini haria mbere.
No turo munagira kana
ndurite ndimuonire TV-ini tutire twa interact nake niwe uyu. Ngirora uguo ngiona cio ni karuma andu anduranyona TV-ini riu nio amareka atia
ugicoka factory setting
gicoka factory setting mundu maria mothe ndaigite ndi ngwaria ri mothe makievaporate.
Yes.
By the time ndajagia ku recap gain confidence tondu menyeru andu matitita igoti-ini andu maguthikagiriria in silence koguo no kora andu maraguthikiriria but they also people are making noise kugikota bugio ta tite no menyo andu madibetaga ri nyamu no iko affect even your thought process ukiaria koguo ni hau ni ndambire panic.
Okay.
Githungu giothe nyua mai confidence yothe nyua mai ndugikagiri na andu ni mathikiririe njari eri igigecokera ru nyajie kuoya raini ya uria ngwenda kuga ri video itikirikire already. Koguo andu moire through that my first maiden speech haria ndaterethire najuga guteretha you know ti kugwa and number 2 utongoria ni experience today na nigojeraga ginya aria marangorire bunge he maraukire ingi muno me muno no ru makorwo ati matigereire process ya leadership no matter you keep trying umuthi ukwaria wario
rucio perfect
ona mena degree ginya masters kwa mundu na masters igire or that kana githomo gake kinyete that level but confidence ya kwaria na gukorwo mundu a orator tondu it's also a gift depending on how you are able to debate iko ikiheo it takes time to build such kind of leaders. Koguo ciria hau niho waigua andu moigire kamundu akaona gatiga thomu tondu ginya nikaramo ni kwaria ki no andu matioi the circumstances behind whatever was trying to say. Yes.
Kiaburi kora twika atiriri we na mundu gitwo Kimani wa Matangi no konda kire haha no wega ukiuga na riu ndeto icio tijekere mukonde ngwenda guthereria tondu haha ni murabanga mugatindika ma MCA ma impeach governor wa Matangi
ni na Kimani ni tunaona Kimani ucio
na Kimani ucio
asa no lege gwira
we na governor muratorana atia
I mean taru 2022 it's always good to speak ithe tugika campaign ri twekaga na andu akiambane moe na Ngai ni muira tondu hende to cia mana cia mahe kabinde twekire governor yari iguru muno but tutitoraga hau mundu ni ari his own style of leadership na urenda akurelate na andu maybe no korwo tiaritie na governor mwaka uyu but it doesn't mean ati ni tura push impeachment ya governor. It's not true. Todo mundu na levels ciake cia wira ura maratwarana maga ona riria makenda kumu impeach matigatwira todo at the end of the day responsibility ya accountability ya ko bring to account kana ko oversight the county ni wira wa MCAs ando ngithikwira MCA muthure nao ndoi na hakiri ukuhuthira ciakwa to impeach governor. There must be a reason why they want to do that but ni digwete horo tocio digwete na kundu kwina emotion impeachment ya governor. I've not heard about it so maybe those are just hearsay na ndo kwenda kurehe fitina itariho tondu ni ndina wira wakwa wa constituency. That's what I'm doing now. Governor na wira wake wa county angangane na wira wake after 5 years omundu ni agatwara ithafuri yake mbere ya raia na yuge governor no arutire wira wega ina mbere Kawanjiku no arutire wira wega ina mbere kana mamwire governor ndo naturutira wira uria tungirendire tu cenjania turehe mundu ungi but it's always good to give people an opportunity then you see what they can do. No ma MCA magiruta kurigana mandate ya maheto ni katiba na constitution maigua ati governor ndaramatwara uria mangienda niyo mekwenda kuma ndungihota gucokaniriria. I think abunge gwitu MCA gwitu ni andu they are about 86 or 80 something ndungihota kumacokaniririo thio mere thimu impeach governor riu ni ndire besha ndire ki fanga andu acio ni wira ko wira muritu
kuria bunge ri ifati gukorwo independent. Bunge tha ici ina wiyathi wayo bunge yanyu no tuge mwina wiyathi wa gwika maundu kana munyitetwo mateka murekwo uguo garuo mugathio
bunge ni independence
mwina uhuru ucio wanyu ta bunge
absolutely tondo no ngwinjira andu atiriri katiba ituri hana ri it's a give and take. Number 1 igakwira bunge na autonomy yayo should be independent. No wathie katiba ini wathie kindu gitaga political parties act wakwirwo hekia makithio caguritwo and if you don't do as the party says you are supposed to kutwaro disciplinary nikyo weiguaga andu abunge taru andu maigaga party position ona ithu andu hakinya gukaigwa what is the party position because sometimes also tondu thuritwo na kiama na kiama kiria thuritwo na kio ri ni kiama gia thirikari kana gia president. So one of the mandate that you have is to support your party and to support your party leader and to support the government. What the opposition wira waku ni kuri ma thirikari
regardless of the situation.
Regardless of the situation. Wigua mundu akiuga taru ni uraigua mundu akiuga hau akaiga ati taru hindi ya finance bill. And it's good to give that story.
Yeah.
There were so many things tiga kwagire na maundu maingi. There were so many things ciari ho thini wa finance bill that were very important and dear to us. No mundu na wa opposition ukaiga finance bill tijuru uri andu bareka tijuru uri tureshiragia. But because party you get we oppose the finance bill, you have no dogi ogeka apart from opposing the party, apart from opposing the finance bill. No way dhukia we na we dhudhuria ta mundu ri, you know, you feel this is what we should be supporting.
Is it a must you vote kuringana na kiama uria kirenda?
It's not a must. It's not a must.
Hele finance bill todo hindi yari hoi maundu maria maingi mari hori tuge yari na mega na hari na maria makirio no mauru ni mona kire ta megutoria mawega wika waji kwa
kurigana na rere
na uria kwatwikire
na perception ya raia
ni perception na interpretation ira ya
let me even say so
wa finance bill goria tiriri wewe wamero taka waji kukona tiriri ino ri ti njega ino ni njega ino ti njega mauru mangitoririe mawega ri wika waji kutondu waikirie yes ri ni ufatie guikia kuringana na we kana guikia kuringana uria mukwirwo.
No, number one, that's why you have your own mind.
Yes.
Okay? Kogo onotana bago support any party position. You first go through what are we supporting. Tono korera kwira atiriri ucio ni ukauma utuika mubunge no thio kauga yes. So first you understand and you internalize. Ni gorago thini wa committee ya budget. Number two, na nithu tukona responsibility ya gufanga resources. But after that is done, hena wira wa gwetha resources. Tondu gufanga budget is one thing, raising the funds is another. So in one way or the other, no ginyorore, what is the greater good? Tondu gutiagaga element imwe kana igire probably we, ino ni tugukihitukia, but we can also do an amendment after twahitukia the finance bill. To me, maundu maria mothe mari na contentious ni marutitwo ni committee ya finance no already makirutwo already the word kana maundu maria macio moru matari mega tondu hari ni hari izaga issue ya mugate he andu maragio horo wa increment ya VAT ya pass ni cieheretio already maundu maria mari contentious no horo wa I think it was insurance or something, can't remember, already meheretio. So the remaining part was okay. So there was no reason for me tondu ati ni maudumana marutwo ri na ni mato igwa me contentious kurigana na niri. So I had an obligation as an independent to support the finance bill, because at one level also no ginya uge taru ni tothia gwe president Kogi na ni ukuona ando magikwe koro tutirathondekete fareo umuthi ungire na message ta 500 irakwira mushathaka iyafa. So when you go to the president and sometimes you put yourself in a shoe as a leader, even in my own constituency, when you go and put yourself in a shoe, you have a duty and responsibility of learning a country, and you cannot learn a country without resources. Dakura budget ni to fagaga kugo tugifanga budget ya 3.8 trillion, almost 1.2 trillion sivia nyamweta go CFS alone. Iyo ni kuriha commissioners, ni kuriha counties, ni kuriha maroni kana interest ya maroni, utari roka to the actual development ushoke urute recurrent expenditure ya thirikari. So the amount of money that is remaining for budget is zero.
Okay.
Na nirenda wathie kia baare ukore fara nirenda wathi gwe president ya ko TV.
Yes.
Nirenda wathi kwe the other person akwe KMTC in one way or the other. No ginyo muteithie in one way or the other ya ko whether resources nigetha rero gathi gukuwa ri to niguthia tuthia gutahari ugakorwo nawe ni contribute te kiondo ni kiria no ndungihura haria thirikari ri onera resources ucoke at the same time you are expecting he undu gukora uguthie wone resources ya apart from the CDF iria ĩ within our constitution, but these others andu ingi nikio igwa makio turenda president turahotana na nikio twiranaga andu twathie thirikari mutuhe thirikari tuthie tugatahe until hote gutaha ndehere andu akiamba na nyone he kindu ndona ndungicoka nyingi wajie kunjira na tutige thirikari tucoke muti
turaina mheshimiwa wa Githunguri.
Yes.
Arajira atiriri na kaingi na turakwa twara yuhoro wa bunge ya Kiambu. Arajira aingi auri ona moka kumuria gathoni tuvoti mwena uri matithomaga matimenyaga niki njoke njokeria atiriri twarirwa atiriri na ndaticio cikire in public domain atirega muikie vote yo ri tari ona era kiria gitumaga ona andu ingi marakare ni atiriri moyo na muhetukire finance bill ya muico mwame hatukire muge saina andu meja makihurwo rithathi papa makihurwo na tia gas na andu ingi magikwa muthenya ucio ira cokire kiguithio ati mukoragwo mambete guikio kindu mwehe gutasigana uguo
let me clarify one gathoni murata wako muno by the way murata wako pio ona tuibuge ni twaragia ona ria rari hano ndiramwe no wahenania ona sawa ndamutumire message nagamwira tondu ni siasa ithu siasa itiri uthu you know tondu mundu no decidaga what you want to achieve and sometimes it's always good to be fair to people digwiciria he mundu thia o consult gathoni you know I mean tatuiria buge acio the you know acio the mareto akiambu umatare some are seasonal more senior kogira apart from maybe Kororia Kagombe Mashua the rest are seasonal politicians kuona mundu ramenya what they are doing kana mundu thiete buge ni kiareka
aturi mutio mbiri cio cioka ri mutio ta kumenya niriku irauga atia na
how na lezo koro ndui guthoma
haya mugigia kura ino muikia ri tanjira tiriri turakeria tukire Gen Z ni ona ukonio gikire bere hanini muikagia utasigana uguo
gutire kindu ta you know let me tell you sometimes I don't medite you know like Egwire adorema meneto thini wa the muno ri the politicians now and I can even talk about it today as a Kenyan and that is our nature as a human being and that is also politics umuthi uthia mugeka githurano mukangangana ugathu kogenia thuru maguthura 1 week magianga ni turehingizio tugirathurire kogi you know you know it's good to give people an opportunity to serve nigetha wone their capacity and what they can be able to do gutire besha iye na gobu unless it is a private motion mundu ratindika taru kogi weigwe ni tutaru twena bills si publish eto shireto tax laws ishiho shiroka na nitugucichambua whatever is good we pass ite turona itari njaga tukamena ni public participation irathi na mbere and that's what we are saying andu magathikagiriria sometimes nigetha mawoni maria we ungienda taruga hena nyamu nginya ya digital we rock nigetha we haria biashara yaku iriri you listen nigetha ukahota kumenya ikoni affect na njiririku na mawoni makwa ni mariku to this committee
gutire mbeca muigiza
no gutire bia ateithia ikaigwa haria
nginya kioro
ati nginya kioro ni ndaiguite na gathoni by the way for the first time
na karogo
riari women tigana karogo riari ungirora gathoni riari women rep he was the first person who gabiraga yagirwo kioro ni ndamwenda ndaigua nake na ngithie bunge nginya ngithie ndaingirari ngithi kurora kioro kana ya andu mbeca ikiyagwo handu bekaga ati
ataiguaga na ikomi
no ngiri ko bitareke nguri
ngina ndo atiri kama hakuna mbeca nini ati
ora thigo ndakuri atiri taru ni mushara ndaigua njira andu akiamba I'm forever grateful to them ni yago mushara itecirage ni ngahe mutureine wakwa 700,000 ngiri magana mugwanja itaheagwo itoe kana ngona na riu ni heagwo ucoke unjire guthi wake tu na 10,000 shillings asha I think we are ugikona mundu rathurwo akaingira bunge ri na kangangana gatuika mu bunge ri ti mundu wako hako na 10,000
ni uri mutumia
ni ndi mutumia aciana
twire tukana tuhi
twire na kae kama
riu hena thina ukoretwo kuo thiini wa thibitari citu urakora hindi atumia magia mohanda mathi thibitari attendant ya mako makithie kumarora ri ni makumirwo sijui nini na kurumwo nginya magakora nginya makinya handu makagia na miscarriage na muri 28 ri Kasarani twina uhoro uyu aizo abu tupatie story
OBV is obstetric violence. This is violence that is melted on women when they go to access health services along matters childbirth. If really you feel like what I'm saying is something that you would want to assist us in, please get in touch with us. We are going to give you our number, the number that is appearing on your screen. You can WhatsApp that number or you can SMS that number and order this badge. We are asking you to buy this badge so that you can also fundraise. You know why we are fundraising? Because we want to make sure that every other facility where women go for prenatal, they get our toll-free number displayed in all hospitals in Kenya. So we are coming up with a call center, and that call center is going to be a national call center. We have lawyers with us, we have doctors who are willing to help you with correction surgery, we have psychiatrists. So all we need is you to buy this badge for us, whatever amount you want to buy it from. Number two, there are also women that we have realized, especially women with disability. Some of them, when they get their babies in hospitals and they are not able to pay their bills, they are retained or detained in hospitals. So if you buy this badge and support us, then we are going to make sure that we bail out as many women, especially women who deliver and they are physically challenged women, you know, women living with disability and women with extreme conditions. We are also inviting you for the launch of the call center. The call center is going to be within Roysambu area. There is a center known as Kenya Women Wellness Center. It's a center that within it has many facilities, a gender-based violence rescue center, counseling centers, and now our call center is going to be based there. So we are launching the call center on the 28th of November. We'll be happy to see you. We'll be happy to spend an afternoon with you. Please come and be there by 10 o'clock in the morning.
Right, thank you. Atumia itu tumarore ngatha tumateithikire uguo na ne kaundu kega gitigu ngatha meka kure he mundu ajira ngwithie kuma kundu gwitagwo kihara ikiamba ajira era mweshimu atiriri ni aramenya ati kiamba kwina misuse of CDF and what is position on the same. Karo Wanjiku arauga atiriri Kawanjiku is a great debater, kuongea tu kweli tuache kumchukia. From Kihara, ask Muhesh how his CDF buy a tree seedling of hena radio debate ya mite na maundu matiganite. Tucoke thiini wa icio ya riri yo tuma ya mbeca. Thiini wa gatheti umuthi ri hena mubunge kuga atiriri hena mubunge ugucaititwo akauga ati ne ma facilitatagwo nigetha mahetokie kamotion fulani. Nigetha turi ho njiri atiriri kuringana nawe tondu hindi ya warugamaga ri mundu muthuriti the former deputy president ni akampira kiamba muno. Si tugire mugara mpe haki
yake mpe ngara muwe haki yake mpe
ne yokire muno na agijuruka muno na kundu gwatuika ni akoma nginya ku akodi nawe Kawanjiku ri the 11 accounts iria we wavoteire kuma kwi mutuceri ni cia disavete akorwo kiinuka
nderera mundu atiriri na nigugucokerera it's a story, maybe probably one day we will share better than we are doing now. Tondu maundu maingi nĩmagakorwo mahanikite at that particular time, and I have a lot of respect, you know, for muthuri ucio, a lot of respect, but there are so many things that also hekirutaga political process na nidam onake tadu twaragia even now we talk na ngimwira, you know, na tukimutariria na tuwere haha tuweko haha na thina even talking maundu maitu as a community tondu, you know, ne twari ndugu iyo nene muno, but so many things happen because also that's part of politics. He andu siasa ni iri kindu gitagwo guthianira muno na edging, you know, no tuko muthe turathie na twi ndugu na itire uthu it's only that we are not aligned. Ruci ona niguo ngwiraga mundu gitagwo murango hau bunge tuma nake hau bunge tugitheka. Ngumira sometimes siasa is very funny. We murango twathiganirie nawe murata wakwa tukiaria handu twaririe Mombatha na twari the same line, no thiku ici ona wakora andu maikarite handu uramba kuthikiriria niki mararia ndukae kuhurwo mbica tondu tutire murengo umwe for now. No ni ndaigaga he bata na ndanamwira maita maingi he bata wa kwamba gutaha tondu politics happen in our constitution. Politics is always 5 years. Na number 2 tukire tukira andu akiamba with all fairness mutucagure tuingire thirikari to form thirikari ni tugathi gwika atia kumutahira. This is the time ya kurutira andu wira for one reason or the other. Turute wira tutire turutira wira na andu ni mahota kuona kiria giatumire ma support thirikari. Will I be fair gwada muraga oragia mundu ngamuria assuming now ni tundirenda kuhera thirikari? Am I fair to the people who elected me? Ndamerete niga marehera fa, ndamerete niga marehera TVET, ndamerete niga marehera KMTC. Those things can only be gotten when you're in government. Ni America and ikarire opposition, and I can tell you it is not a good place. Tondu ginyara tukona budget our opposition maundu marithu tuhota kuona makurehera andu witu matiri ndiko igwa ona ODM tha ici ira fight kuingira thirika irona tu iretha kamweke ingire thirikari no matigatuike meke meja ithu riria twahita na twanyita thirikari no twamirutire wira muno kogi it can't be ati riria twanyita thirikari again na niguo twanyita nigetha andu itu mateithike ri nyingi riu ehe tutigane na thirikari
twiha mheshimiwa rigathi wagacagua enda mume thirikari ni
nikio ndagwira he story tarenda kwaria muno tondu kare maundu macio ri maundu macio mathire maraumira wega
okay
politically but time will come ihinda ni riri ikinya riria andu maria and there is no enmity ni ugakora taru as it was a political process and I can tell you that for sure na taru riria twacaguraga deputy president 2022 hakinyire handu I was among andu aria 5 makuire na the former deputy president no tugikinya handu 35 ni marega no aya 5 ithu tukuite nake tukinya handu ntwarega kuiguithania what do to the president choose your deputy tithu tukaruthania wira nake no ngiona magikinya haha probably maybe gai njira nyingi and we even say gai aikoro he undu ekwenda ri no commandaga destiny yake ya mundu na ikoro ni mapiu andu ya na there's some information we are privy to tugeretie tukageria ni mare mano for whatever reasons ni waira no ware makurutika na maigo matingitwarana na gwatuika ru hari hakinya andu no nginya meke ate no nginya it was a political process but maybe probably he ndiri ikinya andu mahote kuharia wazi the reason why na maybe probably will be on the same page there
ona kana turi atiriri andu aitu mukire ki mutikarie na mutikaumire fara riu kugo no tugwetera miario miena iri
we will
akiaca kuta turi atiriri tondu haha tudiende kanisia makanisia muhuhu we no ingatitwo kwa kuria Karen
ndurura kwira tiri
basagerera iguru tu no ingatitwo tondu ni gweta guo ni kindu gikiritwo
that one happened that's what I'm saying it will be a story we will also give our side of the story
nigutuma na tumanire kana we wakuria direct
I'm telling you no githikiriria he mundu waririe ndeto icio after me ari ndikanika ngata I can remember someone said I think it's Did is my good friend very good friend ona giuka atuma nake na geithia andu na ndimene magithe mheshimiwa Ndidinya but politics all about interest na ni thio gakora maundu matiri uria marahanaga because there are so many things that happen behind the scene inyu mutoe na utangihota gukakuga atiriri this is how things are but when you see people who are working together they are no longer able to work together kana to walk together there must be a reason either me ni gone ni hitetie na digenda kwaria ndeto cia muthuri ucio makiria au tondu ndikamundu kanini muno in that level he's so senior kugituika ati ne nie mugukoro ngirorwa ri andu no makoma make mistake he's so senior kugu kwe maundu mana hanika behind the scene maybe area guy chance ya kuandika ifuku ni ngandika juge whatever happened kana what has that transpired now you know part of politics torege hi koko kwe mundu athiria kimuhendeto ciakwa kigwa ndangikiririria na kiuga gwika 1 2 3 so out of that rigi hakagia kaundu katauma hokega na kana siasa even politics wakora itoko kukiria andu agwakwa kana kwi my opponents kana ne araigwa ruda kuruta wira nanie akenda kuruta wira na mundu fulani maybe for now it could be an emotional issue for now but rucio twacemania na twaherana na maundu wakora maundu nimekate na macoka no ona president doni they akiuga ira president William na president Uhuru Kenyatta the other day twanaciona twana now president William akiuga tutingiruta wira na Raila na maruta wira nake so politics there are dynamics so many dynamics
not to get irari betrayal
it's not I won't call it that it's also something we call experience and I go weteire muno experience ninyonete then one leadership is very critical and you know when and how because sometimes ona ni wakinya ne wira itondo you know this is politics and I give an example even in my constituency if for example I'm working with my CDF chair or I'm working with a certain fund manager and we're not able to work together one of us leaves you tell you know twaremano so what happens fund manager to nini ni thure twore ndwirugama ndwitigo koguo na thone hare makurutika wira ri we no nginya wiki atia uthie ni getha ni hote kutaira na ndagwe katia so it may not necessarily be it could be a political process and maybe it's a blessings in disguise and you never know
ekatohereria riri the 11 counts ile cia present Ron Mutuse tucoke kujuria atiriri where did the rain start beating us thina wa mundu wambirie hana mundu uyu tondu ni karoneka ni gathina gakoretwo keo tuherie iria thina wumire ha stoko no igwete ka hint
I have no adwashu ni very senior to me ona digweshire de amanga ndo maikaraga the makaigua ore marashira I'm very junior person
ewe bunge wigwa ugituika
no we bunge ni okay what the top and that person na muthuri ucio muthuri murata wakwa is a very good friend of mine kuo nani ndathi yango ya gatinga mwira haha ri keutia kugerera
ya guthikiriria
that is a different story na hota gukuhe horo you know I'm very junior nikio kwira gwatiriri ona wendo ona washman wa murango gate na ari haku dukana mwepuke agigakurugamia kwire listen toko ihe kaundu onete na we nduonete toko he kaundu thire ndaigwa andu mashira handu njuke ngwire na kai umenye he kayu ndaigwa takareka atia karahagirwo no ni assume or you may probably take that information and protect yourself no menye uri okudira na horo ucio kugo twanaria maundu maingi muno but you see go advise na one thing and for you to do what you need to do is another. It is incumbent upon you na koguo riria wona no ngikona ndeto cikinyite ha irakinyite I'm telling you maybe andu aingi ni marageretie by all other means to mediate ohoro dukana because it is also a loss to us it is a loss to the government it is a loss to the people of Kenya because urafo so thake siasa rather than doing what you are supposed to be doing utari gutigire na enemete oroigwa kana kiundu ki uraigwa gikuo
no athire Nyahururu
mushamani wa Nyahururu yes I was there
na mukidikria riga mundu gwitwo Kidiki no utweka mwarimu wanyu
yes
center of kumunyithania na maendeleo kura rugongo
mundu reto kuhuthira to push kana gutorobera
niki mwatumire muthie kwi minister mwina deputy president
nikio ndakwira you know it was a political process number 1
ndari Kawanjiku twarie tuona jengo tondore you are not a junior
yes
wewe ndo
ni mundu junior
representing
I'm a very small person
kiaba ina ndoka na sofa
ina voters ni kura girigana le mwere atwedi
population
population we about 400,000 of them
then you are not a junior I call represent dagitari ma professor andu acio the kugo wewe mugambo wao
I'm their voice I wanna agree I may be junior but I'm their voice politically
hani hokuragia atiriri now no mwathira mukideclare nikufirwa firite uyu nagatha muthie muone uri
you see now nikio ndakwira interpersonal skills and how you relate with people it is you
ndamuigua
today ni ndiraiga uguo kogete ndugekire cigo karua gako
no athiete kuo taru tugathire cash crop yake aba niki muno
actually what we depend on ni rentals majority of us ni mawira ni rentals to nyumba ni ciakagwo muno kahua ni twari na koru tutikoragwo mashani no mwena wa cienda gutigareire na kahua no mwena ucio wa cienda but these are the area ni biashara small businesses na maybe probably leo andu aria mena manyumba tarwaka gashie you know that is our cash
tugena ukrohi wake na kaundu takaziwa ungenda to ni ngikoro githiria uri wakinya metha-ini yake gwatuika atiri gwatuika dismissed
hidio waiguire danirero uguo ri and I'm a very peaceful person ninyendete gukorwo ndi honest na ni temperature cia politics at that time we had an event called wetagwo Wagunyu at that particular time so it's you know ukona onetoma you know interpersonal skills is very important how you relate with people natwakinya ugikinya wakora ni gwathi uria gwathi you know so ukeira ni gashoka ho rucio kana digashoka you know so ni ndeto itagienda ku expound muno tondu andu mahota kuona ta very unfair tondu na right of reply but also on the same time juge wanna do among the 48 or I think 50 something members of parliament there must be something
all right let's talk
a teething issue that maybe probably needed to be addressed but unfortunately it was not addressed.
Let's talk Embu the inaugural ceremony ya mudogeto bishop wa kanitha wa Catholic ndio mwana alikuria turari na the former deputy president and the deputy president yuri weho thaici na the former president instant yo rwamirora wita Kawanjiku na analysis yaku ri uronire kwathi atia how was it ngotoko me define
gitoko define bure there is a lot of misinformation that is happening in this country now it is always good to give people an opportunity to serve because I was telling other people yesterday who will never get an angel in this country to learn the country. So you must give people an opportunity to serve and see what they can do. People are talking so many things saying there are so many nanikioda kwira taru the nore munene wina thirikari kuma riria thirikari no yoirwo The biggest problem is how to handle the debt issue. Whether William goes and another one comes, he will face the same problem. In terms of revenue, kana besha ira correct within wa bũrũri wa Kenya and where the money goes to. Because it is our obligation as a country to honor kuriha thirĩ ũrĩa twĩ naguo. If we don't, there are consequences to it. So sometimes you choose. These consequences dashirora arĩ ũrĩa ihana rĩ nĩ dire. So let us keep pushing. Kinya tũrĩkie kuriha kana tũmenye ũrĩa tũkũndira na ũhoro wa thirĩ. So there is a lot of misinformation. Ũrĩa gwathire, it has never happened. Where you hear, when the president is talking, especially when the president is talking, where there are people, I don't know whether it was stage managed, because kana ni kwari na mobilization of such order, tondo national local politics can get messy. Kuna mundu hii probably reda gite kia governor, na probably niona an opportunity to ko battle necessary. Adu ni mariganagirwo atiri twiruo twaririe kogiaria makariganirwo magekate maga communicate uria ngoro cia oira America uria mareira at that particular time.
Ngitaka mruajuga ati ekore mundu waina gathina na mutongoria wothe then corona sense wari hori akiaria ni angegura that kobuo. But when the president was talking now, that is when the action cio kresi kingiha. Na ngurigathani ka undu wa kathini ni gathocokanie na maundu meri raia kauga ni tindikitwo ni ahutu gutire mawira o muthenya turari na hinda ria ku graduate graduate andu aingi muno matire na opportunity gutire kundu mangithie warora ni funding model ya rutwo niyo ne thire warora ni chief assistant ikaingiha nginya kura kinya handu athikafu marauga atiriri now enough is enough ino thirikari ni tuhenirie muno.
I want to demystify the lie
urokire
no let me say na niwega tutigere politicians, it's good to criticize the government. But when you look at whatever William is trying to do, ite kumutetera. Ito nduru no ukoro hatred ire ina ando ne beyond reasoning. Ati wako ndiyukano wakoraga andu gicagi mugikura ri. Family cia nyu muthuraine ona mundu angikoro no ina opportunity ya kwandika wira. Ndangĩkwandĩka nĩ tondũ ũrĩa family cianyu ihana. Na nĩ rũthũro wageria tarũ gitu gicagi nĩ kwari ũguo ama itu gicagi itu nĩ kĩnini. Kwa mami magĩkora family citu nĩ cioaine mari andu I think 100 also. No wathi ũgakora mũciĩ ũrĩa no ũrĩa matiaranagĩria ona matihikanagia. Mũciĩ ũrĩa no ũrĩa no wageria gũtuĩria ri. You can't get the basis. Tugikora ri generation itu yokire ri tondu ithu twari andu tofauti ni twaingĩingĩhire ri tugiuka tuninite rumena ruriko. So today ona andu mahikanagia nyumba eno na iriko na iri ingi whatever rumena ruria rwiho na mundu angigeria gwika wega andu mationa wega mona rumena. There are three things I'll tell you tondu process yo yokite through parliament and the reason why I supported it. Number one, the funding model. Maybe the mistake we did turarehire maundu maingi at the same time. But also the advisors maigaga atiriri, if you have to make any hard decision politically, you make it the first and the second year. After that, you cannot afford to bring another difficult decision. It affects the as we speak, the funding model and how the president convinced us, which is a very good model, but maybe it needs some teething issues. For example, program we rare hoberere urathi yoga koranisha na cia kwathomithagĩria certain public private school. Damathomithia mwaka wa mbere marikia primary private. Wamathomithia high school private. No marigi kwa munyaka wa Ngai magithie university ri mathi public university. No maigira university mwana wa karuri primary kuria primary ya gwitu. Na mwana wakwa ugakora allocation of resources is at par. No mwana wakwa ndarabatara help.
No ikorwo njega mheshimiwa, but why the rush? The transition need
more. That's what I'm saying. No gutariria. The transition may be an issue. The way people are saying ati tutikwenda gutengerio go tukwenda tutware okahora. But also he maundu na nikwenda kwira politically advisors maigaga if you have to make a hard decision, make it the first 2 years. Tondu menye one waka kuruta andu timing. Akauria nino hote kurira mwana wako university. Akerwa apply. If you didn't need help, go and apply yourself. Not to need renda kuheo ri mwana wako ndaguthi gwika atia apply. So far kora tuikaga the vice chancellors maraigaga about 20,000 students matina apply for any funding. The amount of money that has been adonamara applied, it's 80% of all universities. Ukakora these 20,000 students ni andå arä a matara deserve it no nä maiga ndigwä ka atä ndikwaparai to ndirenda mbeca icio nä tå kå hota kwä ruta kå rä arä a mahotete tå kahota kå rä hä ra å yå wä thä makä ria tå kamuongerera kä gä na nä getha mwana å cio athome tondå the only way ya kå ndirana na å kä a må ciä nä gå thomithia mwana. Number 2 nä å horo wa cina ca. If you look at that program at university, maybe it has that thieving issues. Wakora wikiritwo bad 4, instead you should be bad 5, kana bad 3, and you know, something of the sort. Na gutiri finally gutiri mundu taraheo, no raheo kuringana na uhoti ki. Uhoti uria we personally we naguo. No gakoro ni cina ca icio rero. It is the best model. It's a universal health care. President Uhuru Kenyatta tried it. Ikirema. So sometimes they had decision that has to be made. Kenya and Singapore, they were at par 1970. But Singapore made very hard decisions to be where they are today. The SHIF program. It has a teething issues that are happening. And at the same time, umenyage gutiri cartels. Adorema benefit agathini wa industry ratio. They will still fight again. And corruption fight backs. That's what normally happen. But what is the program? Tagwiraga mundu tukwaragia nake hahaja. Gamwira ni tene. Ici itanoka ndirarehaga 1,700 mutumia uria wi karuri nigetha heo NHIF ararehaga ciringi 500 no nie mushara wakwa ni 700 no mutumia ucio mushara wake ni 10,000 no arareha 500 ni ndirareha 1,700 without fairness. Wakora mutumia ucio arareha mbeca nyingi kungira. Currently as we speak, me as a member of parliament, social health insurance fund ndirareha 37,000 because it is prorated per my salary. Mbeca icio nĩ tũkũhota gũ create that pool ihote gũteithia mutumia ũrĩa wĩ harĩa thĩ before ũrarĩhagĩrwo gĩtanda. As we speak now, shikaraini na arĩa marĩjĩtie kũrĩhĩrwo nĩ mararĩhĩrwo, ĩrarĩha gĩtanda, ĩgakũrĩhĩra surgery, ĩgakũrĩhĩra ndawa. Okorwo nĩ nyamũ ta Dama Mobile irakavaga 5,000 nĩ mweheririe. Currently ĩho irakava 1,000. It is there. Dama. It is there. Imerudi na irakava 10,000. Mundu wa C-section ya guthinjwo tene raka Sicilian arakavaga 20,000. As we speak, it is covering about 30,000. So kwina maheni maingi na ndaigura mucoba kihena.
The problem now is the transition. Watu hawaelewi.
Sometimes
hena mundu uri warehete NHIF akahira family yake na andu akiothe nginya 2025. Yes. Compensation yake.
You see, now those are small issues that we are saying. Tutigita mo tamwana na mai ja
no harere kirari ndirahota kwamba kuhia andu mutaratara kurathio murokira o rimwe
ndinore weho na shire tarutene ni urathio level 1 level 2 level 3 utire kuriha in all public university public hospitals mundu athi level 1 ndaririhagio level 2 ndaririhagio level 3 ndaririhagio mbeca icio turarogota riu ri their work ni ku make sure le mahota go sustain level 1 level 2 na level 3. But the way the system also is ndure hindi ugithie level 5 thibitari tondu thio gakora Kenyatta kuna raini hana atia no we uthire ni kurio ni mutwe ndure mundu ringiraga level 6 kana level 5 atari na refer kana atari na referral nigetha thibitari iria major idirane na maundu maria major. So system iyo yothe ri na nigetha andora mara claimaga mbeca nyingi NHIF system irakuonia atiriri mundu akingira thibitari ni rahota ku reflect kana rahota kuonia ni nginya social health insurance ko ndure thio gakora private hospitals ira claim billions of money no accountant ao ni aingi gukira madagitari maria menamo because it is a way of siphoning money. Kogu andu mararutwo timing program ino yothe githie na mbere but I can tell you maybe if you give it a little bit na register andu aitwa kiamba please aria mata registered mathina bena ku register because I think one to ahota ku deal no our system it is the best model.
Mahitia mokire ukorwo system ya ugima wa mwere ne devolved kana Ministry of Health.
That is another issue. Wakora shift ni rahota gukita for all those things. But when it comes to the hospital worker karori it is no wira wa governor to make sure the hospital ni operational to make sure ina dawa ni to make sure but there is something that we have done and it's good I explain to people to create through primary show the shito cia mathukuru ni rikindu tetaga board na the board of management kana board of to sita BOM at the decision ni rameko thukuru ine yore BOM no ginya tuka involved.
All right.
Even in hospitals tena irare decision ya governor aigwa mbeca itwekira karuri mundu ariha karuri cikarutwo karuri igathie county Kiambu mbeca icio ugacoka karuri nĩ mĩaka 3 ho kĩarori gũtigakorwo ndawa kana gũtigikoragwo okay. So what we have done with this program, we have reinforced all public hospitals na tura create kĩndũ twĩtaga board even in the dispensary at mbeca icio wathi warĩha. Governor has no mandate ya kũruta mbeca icio karori. The only thing he can do is to add money, no mbeca itikauma karori ithie county. Board iria ĩkiriĩtĩtwo nĩ watho thĩinĩ wa thibitarĩ ĩyo ya karori level 4 hospital nĩ ĩrĩ ikaraga thĩ na CEO wao makerana our need turabatara ndawa twambe tugure ndawa KEMSA makandika procurement na makagura ndawa makaiga ihi turabatara innovations kana itada maka mbeca iria mena cio makahota kuirutira wira. But they can ask the governor for more resources. Not resources iria ciothe ciambata iguru. It's not gonna happen, which is a very good way ya to make sure that the public nĩatuĩka responsible na accountable to make sure thibitari iria twina cio they are operational.
Na kurikia turarikia
todo health need devolved. Yes.
Turiatere mheshimiwa. Kuringana nawe bishops a Catholic ni mararirie.
Yes.
Woni waku ta mheshimiwa na ta mundu umete Kiamba ni uriku kuringana marwa macio.
Bishops are right. You know, it is it's a collective responsibility. You know, to tell people on a wakwa constituency. Bishop calls me. Twara wega. Nduneka uguo miario urarire ndungiraririe. It is their responsibility to put us to task. Kana gukoro gutuma tutwike accountable. Kuruta woni wao. Na president ni araigire they have done no mistake. Woni wao uria maronire na uria marona maundu matirathie wega kana maundu maya na mafati gucenjio. They are Kenyans as well. So it is upon us as government to sit down with bishops. Tumete metwa mucemanio okoro andu hena thina president ya ma explainire this shisha what is the issue. So maybe probably you know no makoro mararia nendo uria maraigua
maragia maundu
uria marona
maragia maundu broad maundu marari broad in terms of projects promises na makona ta marahuthe kuria gutari na maria ri mundu umwe ukwiriirie ru iciriro ri araugire ni ukabira na arasaiti muheria mheshimiwa Sudi araugire muheria kaundu kau we ndorona hau hari ona kaundu
ndikwenda kumushindira
communication
ndikwenda kumushindira to ndariho kana ndijarie ndeto ciake na ndari na right of reply.
No wonire
Maybe he has only Sudi is a seasonal politician mari kuona thirikari ya Uhuru like probably ni ona how you know I can also be able to see how we are relating. Najuga maybe probably na ni mundu hiyo akwaria. You know we are also human being.
Don't go to riri. Thini wa press ri muheria riho. Ino ya gucokia mbeca ri muheria ndarari ho.
Ni anyorora riho.
Ya nyoro ri na gutina twika ni kabira. Kamu kabira kari who is a
it's a very bad message you people are pushing. Ate kwaje kuga ati you know it is let me tell you Kogi. President Uhuru araugire atiriri twi ebu tuache siasa ukabila. Mundu ni ropokaga. It happens. No rugame uge kiundu na by the way ndaria wana ndigiaririe atia no tondu already horo ni uthire ri na ni umirire ri ugacoka ka regret ukaiga I didn't do the right thing. But let us not portray ati ni mugikuyu urahuru kana uyu arie tondu ni mugiku. It is not the same. I think among adore mateithirie thirikari ya President William Ruto ni agikuyu
na ria gwatuka haya kaundu goka gokirwa mugikuyu uyu no nginya turie kiuria
kuria ni kwega kuria
tondu gweta Kawanjiku ri muheria na tondu tuwe waritie president gwatuikire ni ukabira
ucio ni mundu umwe ti andu
anyora ndani araririe ucio ti mukabira
anyora ona ndronire tuika ona gari ya thia na wahetwo ni President William atuika actually I think I was not there kundu gwitwo Githumo akiheo gift ni President William Ruto kwari ucio ni mundu umwe waria. Are we together ko
orotereirie andu aingi
ti andu aingi ari horo wa mundu umwe etagwo muheria
no
it is not a Kikuyu.
Who is muheria?
No
I mean it is a Kawanjiku we are fighting Kiamba people
asa no karu ni gihitia ri ni umuthe
you own
igihitia ri as a person
ni ukuon
ni Kawanjiku okay ona tishia ciakwa
ni Kawanjiku
you know na Biblia hado yaigire o mundu kila mtu atachukua mzigo wake mwenyewe okay so the moment you stereotype ukaiga ati ni family ya Kawanjiku kana uri andu manumaga online ito ni numagwo na wega njugio uguo kana ni beto kana uguo kana to uguo ka mundu gwetwo Lia numire. It's not my family.
Maria the hari yari
It is okay. Ona ni kwi mundu tungikao tuikarite nawe haha na ndakenagio ni uria thekaga to ni nyendete gutheka iga ucio athekaga takage you cannot ndugithinda ukiuga andu ati ni agikuyu othe mathekaga tani kana family yako yaragio guo so maybe o mari eriri probably which is also long for mheshimiwa maybe in one or the other mheshimiwa Sudi Ogugire because Muheria is someone as a people kana urai ni muthuri tuhete gitio na number 2 is more like a father to us ni ndigihota guthi gucokaniria na mundu wa githemba kiu uguo but people are different people have different personalities but let us not also generalize at riu tondu aya ni magia na beef marieriri it is about the kana tugeru community ya Kalenjin ri no yaraugiria atiriri Muheria ri ati ni mukabira no it's not it's an individual person ara make that decision kana arari araiga this individual person no we na so let us not the moment you bring the community on board and then they bring a community on board uguo wona kwaje kuga na tribal clashes tondu rumena rwa ukabira rwajagia gukiraho na ndona we mwanake munini you have girls or you get girls or you get boys ejito aria tukinyite moving forward ndugitota ku offense ati mwiritu wakwa kahikio ni mugiko peke yake no agutware Kalenjin no agutware kwa Jaruo because now the Kenya we are au ni Kenya itu ikinyite na ndiko igo president Uhuru arai aria kigo kiria ndirariguire aria regire tuacha ukabila
tutina ukabila kwina kindu kirathondekwo kiretwo Super Alliance ndimeiguite ndameigua na na Super Alliance ino ri inyitete Nyanza Western Coast no gutire andu na nijo ni umeiguite onako ni kwa ubari asa
by the way wira wa ngai
ndigwite horo Super Alliance ndigwite horo Super Alliance atiriri is one region targeted gukoro ikihoro na maundu maya mothe tuge atiriri ni muhereria mundu gitwa gathi wa Gachagua iroretio community muheria ni oka haha ni iroretio haha ekerwo hindi ya twari na celebration tutaita among aria magwetirwo the 6-7 amekatiriri wa menza na bogo mumia atiri mundu wa gwetirwo wa horarire
ndugitiga moka biro let me tell you
I'm not a tribal
a Kikuyu person ngegwire ugiko ni ndi mugiko ndire moka virege ndirahota kwaraniria uguo I'm a Kikuyu person and number 2 the formation ya politics tutigitigo na thutha even as a community we must also start for na ngodera gadu gamera no tukene muno ni president Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta andu mamunyoteire kana ni aririe ma but we must also focus on the future it is very critical for our community and I remember sometimes I did an interview and said for now hey dede ahuretwo muno bare no mostly ajiririe dede na gira andu ndaragia ngimera you know we have a future already ni turajia kuona future among our young people okay tene 2022 tugireirwo tuheana presidential candidate we didn't have anyone ona William Mwangi akirire atwire riu ri ndona ndikurugama gite giki chagurai mundu uria mukwenda tutingiahotire kuga this is the person but as we speak now no tuhote ku mention andu matangi nyihira andu igana andu atano it is important for us as a community utikariganirwo future is critical thaishi twina thirikari so the other thing that we need to start planning is after this government.
What's next?
What will be our stake in that government? What will be our future in this country? Koguo tutigetekira gutuika isolated out. Ogo andu maragiandirira haha Super Alliance hiyo. Tupambane zote hapo. Tondu at the end of the day ndera gado you have no idea what it is to be an opposition leader. You have no clue what it is. Andu anyanza haria magera managerera ri. Na nikio wonaga baba akirutaniria muno abataraga tu akunyite guoko it's not a matter of work you do no anyite guoko ige ni koge ugathurwo ugatuika member of parliament Kikuyu community we are not like that majority of us andu mathuthagirwo ni wira either wira and you also in the right political affiliations kana wina the right political vehicle andu magahota go congregate around there but if you don't have work na nduri wira uruteirie andu it is so difficult. I don't so it is I'm already magefanga ka future yao even as Ritari buge I ninyendete kuina muno. I love listening to music, gospel music. Especially I was a praise and worship leader. Kanitha yako yari ya Full Gospel Churches of Kenya, even today. That's my church. So I love music, I love gospel, I love worship. Kore itare buge muno na gari ni I listen to worship songs most of the time, because also spirituality is personal. Kone thikagiriria gospel muno. If I'm not doing that, ninyendete gutengera. If I'm not doing that, ninyendete kido itawo movies. I sometimes watch movies. And conversation. I love debating. Even I can call and socializing. Nejitaga arata kana no jite arata ga kwira tuthi tusema ni hana. Nothing, but we socialize tokaria ugeigwa ndo makiaria mone apikaga 2 or 3 things. No kahota kumuvona muturire. So that's what I normally do.
Nenye boire kuigwa cia mundu igagukenia muno. Mwenye kuigwa akaina nyimbo akaigwa no arathimu.
Thikagiriria feelings buthia muno. I love how music, how we, you know, but the art of music, even the way when you are singing and what you are telling God, you know, and how you, you know, ure iturura kana shuguri ure ragai, nyende Sarah K, kuthikiria worship yake muno, and ona ne via YouTube kuona akiri worship, nyende this guy from Burundi, is it Burundi or Rwanda? Is it called Israel Bonye, I love his song also, because they are also, you know, sometimes no one kohoya, but the moment you worship and you are telling God some good words, kana ore ogedi de kumwiro kihoya, it is the same as, you know, kohoya.
Who is in the limelight? They were public domain. Mundu wana gukoga atiriri koro we mwana kiogo ni crash waku ati no ucio
tekoro repeat ya
mundu we limelight ni public. Mundu celebrate uguo uga uyu ni crash muhiki wewe bora gutuma kuhie the video I'm in a privileged position no hote kumukigira mama gate yakanyona nake igina ni wauguetete ukaiga frani iyo reke ndiga gucokia reke ndiga kuga no mothe reke ndemitige uguo anon tondu ndigienda nyingi nitokoro mundu thikiriria kaundu ndio nyuma njohi
asha ndi ndona no gacaidiranyo amatito tara This majority of my life goreire kanithaini.
Good.
So I've been in church for many years. Actually, whole of my life. Kogwo kinywaji I have no problem na ramanywa. By then thia tugekora ina group. Aho ne maranywa na ndigegero cai wakwa na thamos hau. Na ndegine ndiri mahau tha 10 tukihura stories. I'm not a bad person. I'm a good host. Na ninyendete that socialization. Kogwo ni ndinywa njohi but dano no reaneka most of the time.
Onako nduthiete tamu igiriri woire giti kuma he koina ngeri haria woire ri no tugereka netamenya tuguthie tamu igiri itanya riaku na kioneki giaku as a young tukua ni season focused mutongoria uratanya kuhurana gitekere next.
I'm working on so hard especially haria ngai ahete to leave a mark. To leave a serious mark, especially as far as Kiambaa constituency is concerned. I'm on a next time, but I don't know maybe what God in the future. Todo giriona meyaka in the future, you know, you keep progressing politically. You either become a senator, or become a governor, or become a deputy president, or become a president. It is aligned that way. You can only move now from where I am. Maybe I don't know when, but they got to a chance to do. Time and chances are God given. No, maybe get a governor or you serve in executive as a minister or maybe in another level, depending on the grace. Area got to that particular time. We are all aligned. In general, we are all aligned. By the way. We were about 12 of us. For our own interest at the end of the day, and I'm certain maybe mwakota na dhira tokomenya interest yake nereko then the rest we are right utiri mubuga tutari tutaragika twita na mushamani we even call each other. Twitana mucemani tugacemania tugaikara tugacira twarikia gucira tukoya maguru tugathi together president tukamura turenda 1 2 3 o tando akiabu tugenda twikira 1 2 3 na president yageka you know, because at the end of the day we shall be accountable to our people. Koguo ni tunyitanagira wega muno all ithuothe ginya icongwa all of us na twamuca mondo amwe ni turenda gumuona tondu we senior most politician in our county being the majority leader in the National Assembly. Niokaga kana tukamwa turenda gugwetha gatucemania ihana tucire 1 2 3 nigetha tumenye maundu maitu ma Kiambu ona tugikaga national politics. We also have local politics to deal with na tutigire andu itu ona ori ni ma benefit na thirikari ya President William Ruto.
Andu ingi thaici maruga atiriri makiaria na guku guoja marora na mathima makauga mostly makurora marona we eta maruga mouthpiece of president.
It's not. You know, everybody is entitled to his own opinion. It is okay. Onogirora my other predecessors are mare bere yako. When you align with yourself with government, aiko atri na uru akohura thirikari. There is no reason so that maraiga mehure. That's why I'm a reader. And a leader reads people kundu kuri arona kwina uteithio kana kuri arona andu no mateithikire. Maybe people will come to prove us long, maybe later in the future, or we'll prove them long for the reason being 1 2 3. That is why na nikyo mutongoria akoragwo hana mundu wisturu-ini, you know, generally mundu in an elevated position tondu he maundu maingi ni joy ya kogio toy mathirikari, you know. Na darora ari ni ndirenda kwiyuria atiriri, where do I want to take these people? Because it's not about populism. Ti umuthe ndugame hau rwaka andu maugiririe turenda ogerere yo ndemere ne tukirore, but where am I reading these people towards? They are matwara ku. That is very critical. Na nikyo mundu igwa akiuria atiriri saturi nikyo urenda gutwikira, because it's not about us electing you. It's not about us giving you an opportunity to lead, but what is your agenda with us? So until you achieve that agenda with the people, nimaga ni jirado nimaga tucokia kahiga-ini. And maybe in the next 2 years na kana ishiriro matwandike haria mbere matwire haya Kawanjiku ni twa gusupportire na ni watu thaithire muno tuhe thirikari tatwire atiriri niki twagetha miaka wena. I'll be so responsible to tell them that these were the gains man maundu maria tuonete thirikari ni no, and this was for that reason why I supported the government, not being the mouthpiece, but you must also have a reason why you are supporting the government or why you are fighting the government.
Ada maruga atiriri marora thiini wa system ya utongoria twina gori, they feel they are overrepresented na kuma he president na guikuruka nginya thi nigitikire kwa ugi feel wigwa atiriri does not deserve to be there. Hena de marenda kirege makauga kia MCA kiehere kia MP we ungerora tamu bunge tondu ratara president yayanira gabasari governor ena basari MP ena basari wimenere performative yake ni okiria heana we ungitokorora ri over representation ino no ungenda akorwa tari thini wao
tiure ingenda because these are constitutional seats. Taru ithu tuyuka ona even today ajiraga do people are funny. Adu marega we are overrepresented, but we are asking for more constituencies. Okay? Dena kura igana ria 20. I would want Kiaba kwena ward jinado ngiri 28. I would want Kiaba igaya nyo maita meri for the one man, one vote, one shillings. So we are population, our population is high, but when you compare with other constituencies, population yako iguru. So we also would want to create more constituencies. That's number one. Number two, hena issue ya you know the issues ya kugate abuga gutira marutaga. Actually, to speak the truth, the karogwa carrier the issue. Actually, Senate. Ugra wira wa Senate. We also now igwa magita cabinet ministers. It's not their role. Their role is only to oversight counties. And when you go to the counties, the MCs are also oversighting counties.
Kogiwe tekia Senate nikyo ipatikwa hera.
Kiu ko ke ori to mateka ikeherera uru. Because number 2 senators, what does the senator do? If I ask you today, when it comes to make that's oversight county, the MCs are doing it.
They are the link from the county to the national government.
What did the link marafatara? They don't even budget. We are the house, the National Assembly. No ina mandate ya ku budget even counties. You know? Kogo wira wao nego thiko oversight. Wira wa Kenya tidia kirora governor niki akireta niko tora mahire kido mareta ka oversight fund. Ya guthiko oversight governor mashinani. But when you go to their MCA also, ona kenere kate, nera oversight ya governor. Okay? No waro kona there is a duplication of work.
Term limits.
Yes.
Wewe hata ikare na kanethie mugwanja.
I mean, those are populist bills.
How?
Yeah?
Niki?
Karogo, Cherargei, ni ndo iria mundu athia. No, let me tell you, we are in wanasiasa. Mundu athia agetha kiundu kiria giguproper ritwa ria babate kidoho, wathi ukarehe. That bill was there in handu. Because number one, for that bill nigetha succeed, iretia referendum. Are we together? Na referendum direhagwo ati tondu ni Kawanjiku ne athio kana bill ya kuga tunyihie counties kana constituencies yoke to 90. It is something that you'll have to convince the public. The government must, kana IBC no ginye koro na commissioners, ka IBC no ginye fange referendum. It's a costly bill. No oere gutiro tara oramenya ne oere maramenya ati bill no iriaga gwika atia no iriaga guthia handu. So the only term limit is about 5 years. That's what we have for now. And kuga ni tugucenjia term, we may be forced agagage kinya handu andu mauga ni tukugia na referendum andu merane, let us debate about the term limit. Kana whether we would want a pure presidential system or a pure parliamentary system, so that at least we are able to cure some of the political issues that we have. Tarubotso wana matidura president. I was there with the deputy president the other day during the kuapisho kwa the new president. They don't. The party with the majority members of the National Assembly, the leader automatically become the president.
The leader of the party?
The leader of that party.
The party leader?
Yes. I mean, the same case in South Africa. You know, their system is, I think it's pure parliamentarian. Right. So we may have a discussion to do. You know, we are a growing democracy. We will have some discussions to do. There is parliament. I think it was purely presidential. You can get a hybrid. Because people, others should know how we go. Kila mtu ana interest yake. Kuonwe gado mage na a common conversation and an honest conversation. Together, Merane, where do we want to put our country in the next 10 or 20 years? But because of the conflict of interest, nithio gakora maundu maingi muno nimatuika carried on. Kana some of the decisions cia mekwo because of the conflict of interest.
Wonderful.
So it's something that we keep learning.
Tunadaka ithana na kurikia turarikia na tucoke tume comment ciganona. Hena ndu kugethira ukanjira atiriri mundu witwo Raila angithio roti uguo andu cema kwamba muiguite ta mutongoria wa mwena ucio. Do you feel that Mount Kenya we are having a vacuum, twina gap? No tujuga thini wa region ino tono turakere rugeno itu tujuga no command ne tani andu na makorome handu hamwe tondu maraugire hindi ingi gutire guthie na Mercedes ya muhikania andu methaga kari kao
ndu raugire ndiko girauga
wana Moses
andu magira kumoigwa, you know, he said it. We had leaders and I think we as a community we have a space. Maybe it is the right time.
Yes.
As we move forward, kiundu giki kirahanikire ri maybe kiri he maundu maingi marahanika Ngai arenda gutubanga tene, you know, tene tutigire iguire ndeto ta icio. If we decide is this route, is this route, but now people understand the reason why they should have their own vehicle, then maigirire kadi yao metha-ini aria angi magikatia makinegotiate, but mugara muwe haki yake mpe. Gutire thirikari to andu aingi to andu aingi akuruta wira teno ya William Ruto, and I don't think we'll ever have any other. Igakora yandikite ma CS maingi muno wa Gikuyu, ma PS maingi muno wa Gikuyu, ma chairman, ma CEO and the rest. Uhoro wa juria uhoro wa kugia na leader. I was even telling the then the deputy president, I mean, mugikuyu ugaga wathi wa kura wogagirirwo ngi na number 2 no wega kugia na gategwa gaitu ge gicego, knowing very well muthenya omwe nigaga kinya gitegwa kiu kinene na tukahota kugia na generation to twina ndegwa itu turererera. So it is critical for us to keep mentoring the young people who are coming up. So tikamaguthe na Njuguma aria turona ta mangihota gugatuika kindu bururi thini wa rucio tuthie tu na mbere na kumamenta ona tuna ta marahitia. We keep on beating them. Taru ogera mundu takaruma re. He has been a member of parliament for 15 years. Badi age mwaka wa 20. Name them. But us as a community, mundu agikinya koge wathie tamu imwe tugakuringa tukarehe ungi. Riria gwakinya ni kugia ndume citu taru ogera hindi ya Kibakire, we had Kibaki, andu ta Micoki, andu ta Njenga Karume, you know, andu uraigua, you know, magereire through the system na magatuika what they are. Even us na aria twina waitu turona no matuike kindu. It is high time and I'm calling upon andu aya twaragia ruthiomi ruru tugerie tidika kidogo tukimaugagiriria one day ni magakorwo magikinya metha-ini ku negotiate na aria angi kuma to bururi witu bururi ni munene wina community nyingi ona ithu tugakorwo na njamba citu cia kurugamia haria mbere na itutetere uria tungieciria no itutetere.
Mheshimiwa Rahab kuma kure Gatondo South ni nominated thini wa county ya Kiambu ni kiama kia Tujibebe ageithia Mheshimiwa Kawanjiku no mwene ni ekire wega ni kuguithia bara cia gavana wa Matangi Kiambu ira ni warutika wega mundu etagwo Simon Njoroge auga atiriri I'm from Kiaba na tulichagua Kawanjiku lakini siku hizi haonekanangi kwanza wakati walipiga kura hajawahi rudi ground. Simon Njoroge
adekura tagupiga kura sio ni nani tamurie Kiaba yao ni riko nyabende mwira aria ndirare weekend ino
Lilian Mwagirwo gatreri koge hapo sasa muheshi had 2032 nyonete leadership yaku na mundu rauga etagwo tuthomere ya mundu etagwo George Jogo arauga atreri here from Kihara Ward ask Muhesh how is CDF by at receiving focus 833 each
Mr. Brita without an iota of shame
tamasokari osio
you know ono mundu joy muno muno tete mundu itoi
no mui
muno but you know politics is funny you know it's good to say the truth anything we do in the CDF it's not me who approves. My role is very limited. Hebu diitago NGCDF board. Tarutha ici ni kindu tura generate iretwo code list ya this financial year. Then we do a public participation from January of what people want to be done. So all this information they are all in public domain. And number 2, no capture no thiukore nitakiuria kia audit githia ikoria atiriri. Wagura ngari mbeca ciganona no tutinona rethiti no tikuga ngari ndiriho no tutinona turehere rethiti ringi ni Miss President but it doesn't mean that the vehicle is not there so it delays as a query and you need to justify that query so for us I don't think there is any issue like that agra details cia kuhanda muti kana kuhanda miti these all detailed ikoragwo ikuite landscaping ikuite kuhanda mahua ikoragwo ikuite muti ucio wahanda lore until meri itandatu ithire so you have a duty ya gutigira ni uraitiriria miti yo mai nginya riria gakinya atiru no ihote kwikaria ika gutiguka wenja irima no hande muti uriho the government operates you must also sustain muti ucio nginya utuke ni weka atia no hota kwirugamia so that all that cost wa hena he mundu wira ikoragwo epairetwo thini wa hau ha gwika atia no ndina define uhande muti wikire thumu wike ki so it's a story
very good tukirikiria cigo cia kwisia mwico ngenda kugweta ngenda tukorwo tukirikiria cio mthenya wa muthi hihi ikona ina maundu megie bururi kana na maundu megie Kiamba cigo cia muthia urore kamera ino ni yaku juge jokeria andu a Kenya ngatho muno jokeria andu a Kenya ngatho na jokeria andu a Kiamba ngatho na ndemere ni ngatho na ndemera ni at any given time I always appreciate kuhe opportunity to serve them na niguo ndera mundu ngamwira at any given time ndi regret serving the people of Kiamba and I'm doing my best nigetha ndigirire ati makinya maria ndakorire Dama move from makinya macio Dama tora to another level in terms of leadership in terms of kuma he projects kana guthondeka Kiamba itu haria tungihota guthondeka motivate guthondeka githomo you know was participate maundu ma national building kana national building horo wa mafarafara horo wa ku make sure kwina mai horo wa ku make sure kwina siwa horo wa mathoko maria turaka kawaida thoko ni turaka ndenderu thoko niturageria kurombe twakirwo thoko itu yarowaka kidogo na president ni aragitwirire nitukuona mbeca no bado ni fara ya kuma lwaka guthii ni arageria ku debate nigetha tuhote kuona the amount of money that will be able to put andu acio athwaka haria tukumatwarira so we are doing all that but I would plead with them that let us give leaders an opportunity to serve tondu lomu na gutuika andi akiro na muthenya umwe and I will plead them in terms of this government he maundu maingi muno marathie na mbere people have a lot of misinformation or probably thirikari ni ratukire more democratic that everything that they do as a government is in public domain tene maundu maingi marahithanagio nako but as we sit now so many things are in limelight but let's give the government an opportunity kogijugaga fururi uriri ungihia ugituheira ithuothe riri ungithuka ugitugithmugikuyu mujaruo
baruhia watuthukira ithuothe no riria wagira, and that's why it is a command even from the scripture. We pray for them that they are in authority. We wikwa kunyumba no ukoragwo ukimenya white hats, no ukoragwo ukimenya as a leader of that home the responsibilities that you have. Aya ngino mende maisha mega na mahuthu, ciana no ikwirage baba turenda pizza, rucio turenda mugate, rucio turenda kina, but sometimes ni mahingagira buriki tuti no mathuire, but because you also want to focus on their future, you are investing for their future. So when we are doing that, hatikoragwo he hauthu, ni hakoragwo hena a lot of teething issues. So we give this government an opportunity na tumikiririe na tuthie na mbere na kumikosoa harira hitia, tukanege na let them know that we know ti hega nigetha magathondeka, tukanege na rucio tukaiga ti hega nigetha hagathondekwo. But at the end of the day bũrũri ni ũgũkinya harĩa ũrarĩ, na ndĩrera mũndũ ngamwĩra tarora nginya iria. You know, andũ mahũra thirikari but they are not looking at the gains. Iria tene rĩumaga ciringi 30 ngacigana. As we speak now, what we are trying to cap ni iria tirĩtiri hĩndĩ ĩrĩa ikũrũka thĩ wa ciringi 50. That's where we are. Tukioya thirikari no akora nginya mũtu warĩ 200 ma kĩndũ. Right now as you speak, mũtu wĩ agaciringi 80 agaciringi 90. There are so many gains andũ matarona. Wari ũhoro wa dollar irare 160, we have been able to stabilize it, we are about 128, and we are hoping no ĩkĩikũrũke thĩ nginya gũkĩra hau. So there are quite a number of gains thirikari ĩthondekete. But now people gwĩciria mũndũ angĩkũmena onogererie mĩtĩ igũrũ gererie kũ, mũndũ ndonaga wega waku onaga kĩ, ona mũgĩkwa ugire matuko or something, ũngĩtũrohe ya mũndũ ndonaga ũru waku, no rĩrĩa ũkamuma ndaririkana maita marĩa wanekate, ndaririkana maheo oe maimo. So leke tuhe president toni tu tũmũcagũrire with all fairness, tũmũhe opportunity na thirikari yake, tũmĩkosoe. We will have an opportunity on 2027 to correct either the mistake or to continue with the same. Tuona benefit ira twina ciore, we will have our say there. No tũngĩcina thirikari thaa ici, tũngĩcina bũrũri ũyũ thaa ici, I mean we will all of us suffer. Right.
Tumana Mheshimiwa Kawanjiku kuma kuria Kiamba ni akorwo agituhe maoni make na twakigwa nginya project iria akoretwo nacio kuria thiini wa Kiamba constituency, na tuteta mawira maingĩ na mega being miaka iri ni maundu maingĩ ekite, na koguo andu a Kiamba ni maigua na ni makorwo magitwe engage na ciuria iria tuhota kuria, iria tunahota kuria mutu wi lathi ni tungenda kuria ciothe, but very unfortunate tutikota kumucokeria ciuria ciothe. Ne nginya muthenya wa Thursday tia twakorwo na Mheshimiwa Gaceri kuria Kirinyaga County Women Rep, mama county wa Kirinyaga, muthenya wa Thursday ni twakorwo nake guku kwa KOGI'S corner na akitoria maundu otamacio takorwo tukiaria na tumurike muno muno utongoria wa atumia na uhoro wigi femicide prema makoretwo makiuragwo. Andu a group ya uteti wa Kiambu, asanteni sana, you have kept there nginya twarekia na mwakorwo mugiga ciuria na twakorwo tukiaria muno. Na njokerie andu megwitwo Together as One aria makoretwo mari Micro Investment Limited, na matumaga we urenda kugia kanyumba gaku, urenda kugia kari gaku, urenda kugia mucii, wathie kuria magakuhe motaro uria ukuhota kugura kindu kuringana na bia ciaku na magagukombithia na uria ukorwo na ihinda ria kuriha. So namba cia thimu ciao icio hau. Dama Mobile Spares, asanteni sana, na Hemach Hotel ona nyuma mukire ngatho citu. Tukirekereria ndemeraga aizo ona kihote giki aizo niga kuria kwa matsa na ne quality na ne kiagoro, koguo ukirori uguo wega nigetha mundu othe ukwenda kihota gaka kamufuto tudresa wana andu metagwo the matsa menwea. Asanteni sana, nginya murathime mugie na utuku mwega, nitumwendete na muthina mbere gusubscribe na gufuata page tutu ciothe nira tuhota gukinyira andu aingi tugie na discussion tugukorwo in a length of knowledge na wisdom mwega. Njetago MC Kogi Investor Majariwa.
OBV is obstetric violence. This is violence that is merited on women when they go to access
Welcome to
health
Hemach
services
Suites
along
Hotel,
matters
where
channels.
elegance meets comfort in the heart of Nairobi City. Start your day with a fresh brew at our cafe. Indulge in handcrafted pastries surrounded by stylish decor and natural light. Relax in our elegantly appointed rooms, each one designed for your ultimate comfort with modern amenities and breathtaking views. Whether you're here for business or leisure, our state-of-the-art conference halls are perfect for any event. Enjoy a professional atmosphere equipped with the latest technology. At Hemach Suites Hotel, every detail is crafted to make your stay unforgettable. From dining to experience hospitality redefined. We are located along Kekorok Road near Koja Roundabout. To book your stay today, call us on 0748 618 009. Hemach Suites Hotel, where luxury and convenience come together.
OBV is obstetric violence. This is violence that is melted on women when they go to access health services along matters childbirth. If really you feel like what I'm saying is something that you would want to assist us in, please get in touch with us. We are going to give you our number, the number that is appearing on your screen. You can WhatsApp that number or you can SMS that number and order this badge. We are asking you to buy this badge so that you can also fundraise. You know why we are fundraising? Because we want to make sure that every other facility where women go for prenatal, they get our toll-free number displayed in all hospitals in Kenya. So we are coming up with a call center, and that call center is going to be a national call center. We have lawyers with us, we have doctors who are willing to help you with correction surgery, we have psychiatrists. So all we need is you to buy this badge for us, whatever amount you want to buy it from. Number two, there are also women that we have realized, especially women with disability. Some of them, when they get their babies in hospitals and they are not able to pay their bills, they are retained or detained in hospitals. So if you buy this badge and support us, then we are going to make sure that we bail out as many women, especially women who deliver and they are physically challenged women, you know, women living with disability and women with extreme conditions. We are also inviting you for the launch of the call center. The call center is going to be within Roysambu area. There is a center known as Kenya Women Wellness Center. It's a center that within it has many facilities, a gender-based violence rescue center, counseling centers, and now our call center is going to be based there. So we are launching the call center on the 28th of November. We'll be happy to see you. We'll be happy to spend an afternoon with you. Please come and be there by 10 o'clock in the morning.
Welcome to Hemach Suites Hotel, where elegance meets.
Ah, hey. Ah, hey. Ah, hey. Dama Mobile Spares. Dukala kuaminika. Dama Mobile Spares. Lauza bei nafuu. Dama Mobile Spares.
Dama Mobile Spares, your mobile phone spares supplier.